Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is day 13th of the September LeetCode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Let me know what you think about today's farm. Maximum number of balloons. Why are these in weird funky fonts? Okay, so yeah, I usually stop these live. Yeah, so if it's a little bit slow, just watch it on a faster speed. Why not? Okay, so I mean, this is programming live. This is the live part. Anyway, okay, enough about that. Let's talk about given a text string text. Oh yeah, one thing I would say is that I am still going to continue to do this throughout, but actually I don't know the exact timing, but I might be a little bit like all over the place with the timing because I'm going to be in Lisbon for a couple of weeks. So and I don't know what because I think this gets out when it's like 8 a.m. or something, and that's a little bit too early. And maybe either it's too early or I'm doing sunrise photos or something. I don't know. So we'll see. Hit the Instagram. Drop me on Instagram. You want to see some of my photos. But anyway, today's problem is maximum number of balloons. So given a text, you like to form as many instances of balloon. You can use each character almost once. It doesn't have to be in order. Okay, so this is a very silly one. Because you don't have to. You can do it in any order, right? So that means that you only care about the number of times B exists, number of times A exists, the number of L's exists, and so forth. So right off the bat, we're going to do counters. You go to collections.counter, and that just means that we put everything in a map tying to characters to the number of appearances there are. So this is the frequency table, right? Let's record frequency table. And of course, I'm just being lazy, of course, because you can actually make a small optimization that makes this like, because you don't have to store any character that's not in balloon. But, so you go from O of, what is that? O of 5? O of 5 to O of 26 for O of alpha for the number of alpha characters. Yeah. And then now we just have to do... I mean, you can do this a number of ways. We can play around with this one. Maybe we'll just do necessary. I mean, you can also even hard code this, to be honest. Or need it, maybe. You can hard code this by saying something like, okay, like or something like, you can do something like this. And I think that should be good enough. I mean, let's pretend that I finished writing this out as I say that. I think this is actually the answer. But of course, you can also write a for loop as well. Well, I mean, obviously, I would take out this one, but that's basically it, unless I have a typo. Oh, did I mess up something? Tung, tung, tung. I guess this could be all zeros. No, I mean, that should be okay. What am I doing? Counter object is not callable. Okay. Oh, whoops. Using the wrong thingy. Even now I'm making mistakes. Why am I making so many mistakes? But yeah, so this should be good. I mean, it's not as pretty maybe, but it'll be good enough. Right, like this is going to be good. You can also just do the same thing, but put this here. Like for example, you have another input, then you can just do something like this, where maybe balloon is a variable. Then now you have min is equal to the min of frequency of x over needed of x for x in needed dot keys or something like this, and this should also give you the right answer as well, unless I also have a typo somewhere, because I've been having a lot of typos lately. Sorry about that, but it's not intentional. But yeah, so yeah, and of course this could have been an input in that case, and of course you don't even actually need this to be a variable, but I'm going to keep it this way just for kind of funsies. And yeah, only case that this may be 0 is because if needed is 0, so I think we should be okay. We can also test. I was going to test no characters, but apparently that's not a possible input because I just looked at this. And yeah, and I don't even have to look at the end that much, to be honest, because I have an O of n algorithm, right? So how slow can it be? That's it. Yeah. But yeah, so this is O of n because for every character we have to look at it once to build this frequency table. For space, this is O of alpha, where alpha is the number of alphabets, which in this case is 26. Of course, like I said, you can compress this to only care about the characters that you care about needed. But yeah, and of course, we now have this as a possible input of, here we hard code it. But yeah, it's a Monday problem. I guess it's a little bit easier. So that's all I have with this one. Stay good, stay healthy, have a great rest of the week. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye. Oh, and to good mental health. Bye bye.